Alright, so I come across a YouTube video that said this probe, if you put a magnet on it and it stops the beeping, then the little thing in here is something wrong with the tank and the little float. Evidently the float has a magnet in it, and so it's either stuck below this so that they can't read it. So by putting this magnet here, and it's a strong magnet, is reading it. And so if this gets to 2 minutes and I don't hear any more beeps, and I'm gonna go turn the switch off, then I'm turn it back on and do it one more time for another 2 minute time period, and then I'll turn it off, remove that magnet, and do it for another 2 minutes. So right now I'm probably definitely at 2 minute mark, because I got about 30 seconds left, and I didn't start just as the beeps quit last time. So I'm at, right now, 10 seconds left. And no beeps. So this has definitely gone more than 2 minutes. This video is just now getting ready to be 2 minutes long. So, alright, it's 2 minutes. So I'm going to go and I'm going to turn the switch off, leave it off for a few minutes. Well, not a minute. I'm just going to leave it off for just long enough that I know that it's resetting the switch timer. So let me give it about 10 seconds. Make sure I get everything like it should be. Alright. That's the initial beep. I think that's just a test to make sure the horn works. It's still some. So evidently, when I switch to turn on the clock, it for some reason tells the camera to quit. So I'll splice this together a bit. So I'm count down 2 more minutes, which will be actually more than 2 minutes because of 10 or 15 seconds of turning the switch on and off. So 2 things happened. Either it finally reset, because remember we changed this. I got new gas, I started it, ran it for about a minute or 2. Beeps didn't stop. Matter of fact, the beeps didn't stop until I put this there. And I'm trying to rule out coincidence, like maybe it quit beeping. So here in about 45 seconds, I'll take that magnet away and see if the beeps come back. And if the beeps come back, I'll put the magnet on it. And I'll consider, because this is full, it's working properly, just the sensor, this whole thing ain't working right. So what I'll do is I'll try to find me one of these online, or maybe somebody's got a fix for it that I just hadn't come across. I could take this off and maybe look down in there and see if I can see where the float is. Maybe I can jiggle the float, you know, the old carburetor, knock on the carburetor trick, see what happens to that. We're past 2 minutes. All right, so it's a 2 minute video. Okay, so I've removed it. We're gonna wait 2 more minutes. In the meantime, while we're waiting, I gotta figure out how to get that handle off because it's scratching. I guess it's warped a little bit, so I need to. Can you hear that? The beep has come back. The beep has come back. 45 seconds later. So I guess we have proof positive. So we're at 245 right now. I'll let it go to 445. And if the beep comes back, I'm going to put the magnet on. Try it one more time, and I guess we'll at least know where the problem is. It's a faulty float sensor. I hate to be all redneck, but I may just tie a magnet to it. And all these years I haven't been through but one. I don't fish. I fish quite a bit, but I don't don't go far like I thought I would. I'd probably do good with a John boat. If I come across a fix or another one of these tanks, I'll go ahead and fix it, but otherwise I may just do the magnet trick, see if it, on the lake, maybe it joggles it loose and it starts to float back up. The way I understand it, the little float's magnetized, and as it comes up, that probe senses the magnet. And so if it's stuck in the down position and somehow comes loose, like maybe the waves make it come loose, then maybe it'll fix itself. All right, there's the 2 minute. We're back at 4:38. So I'm gonna put this on there. Put this down for a second. All right, I got the magnet back on there again. It's got it wedged in there, about the same place. So we're at 5 minutes, so if we make it to 7 minutes and no beep, or one more time anyway. And like I said, I may, if I can find online that somebody shows where this little weight is, if it's like down in here somewhere, I may take a small probing rod and go in there and see if I can joggle it, get it come loose and float again. Hate to spend $100 just to make that thing float. A little discoloration right there for some reason. We're at 6 minutes now, so we get to 7 minutes and there's no beeps, and we got 7. We get to 9 minutes and no beep, then we know we got it. So right now it's at 6 minute video, so we get down to the 9 minute. Actually, if we get to 7.5 minutes without a beep, then we know we got it, but we won't let it go to 9 no matter what. All right, we're coming up on 7. I think I am gonna go get me a magic marker and put on there a date on my I'm gonna put a date right here so I know when I did this. Maybe I won't let it go 15 years before I change it. Even if it ain't got any water in it, it's still not good to let it go that long. So we're at 7:30, no beeps. If we make it to 9 with no beeps, then I think we have nailed it. The good thing is this gas was actually bad. There was stuff in the old filter, so this was not a bad venture. I got to say, if I'd have done this first, I would have never found that. So we're good there. So we're at 8 minutes. No beeps. We get to 9. I'm going to let it go to 10, but if we get to 9, I'm absolutely satisfied that this reservoir, this probe, this magnet, one of these three, we know the reservoir ain't bad because it ain't leaking. It is full. I popped the top. I've got a little toothpick and just, I mean, you can actually see it up here, but I didn't put the toothpick at far in, and that much, just about that much was on the toothpick, so it's full. So we know the system's working. The sensor mechanism is not working. So we're at 9 minutes right now. No beeps. I'm quitting at 10. I'm also going to go measure from some seats. I think it's 86 inches across. This is a 2006 ProCraft 192 Super Pro. I want to redo the seats in a way that there's an area between the seats so people could step down without stepping on the seats. I'm going to have some kids on here, young men, and I don't want them to get hurt. There's one old guy that fishes with me every once in a while. I don't want him to get hurt falling anyway. He might fall in the water. Just a joke. Alright, we're at 10 minutes, no beeps. Y'all want to go 2 more minutes? Or 45 seconds? So I got this right here. We're going to let this go to 12 unless it beeps. I don't know why I say we. I am going to let it do this. There's the beep. Hear it? Alright, we got proof positive. Absolute proof positive that that's the problem. So I can either strap a magnet right there to know that this is doing good. At least enough to go fishing a few times until I either figure out a hack to fix that or find a place to buy a new one. Well, anyway, we're at 11 minutes. I'll let it go 1 more minute just so we can hear the beep 1 more time. Like I said, took this off. Well, those are cat strips. Cats like to get up my boat, so they don't like standing on that little plastic